This episode is brought to you by Goals Activewear. Goals Activewear is a brand that focuses on basketball wear and attire. Goals Activewear popular collection is score society that promotes elite mindsets for athletes and the everyday person. The best part about Goals Activewear is their clothes of quality and it does not shrink. This hoodie that I'm wearing right now is about a 14-ounce hoodie, really good for the winter season, especially if you're getting done playing basketball, football, and you want something to keep you warm. Goals Activewear has a hoodie for you to take care of all your needs. If you're looking for a gift or you want to remind someone to keep an elite mindset, go check out goalsactivewear.com. Let's get back to the show. You have this ambition for something that's not paying you, but you have this other thing that is paying you, even if it's paying you $1,200 to find an apartment,
right?
But you're still choosing, I'm going to go this route because I believe in this.
Yeah.
What was the vision that was that you and your partner?
So to this day, the vision, it was always to create something that speaks to the game of basketball the way that we relate to it.
Mm-hmm.
And like very shortly after, my co-founder Jake, he got involved right out of school. Actually, he was in school when he started working for Bristol, like in school still. On the phone with Germany, the Adidas team in Germany, while he's like before class, like type stuff.
Right.
So the vision was always to create something that spoke to the game of basketball in the way that we related to it, which was not. We weren't seeing that being reflected in the traditional basketball market. We were, the Nikes, Adidas, Under Armour. It's all very like be the next LeBron, be the next Kobe. Dominate your opponent. For us, basketball has always been a connector. It's always been community. It's like a beautiful release. It's like therapy. And that's we see it as like an art form, like a really poetic experience. And we wanted to find a way to create a vessel to speak to basketball from that lens. And it started with apparel, and that's where we started making, our silhouettes and styles that were inspired by our personal experiences with basketball, like our triple hem shorts, right?
Yeah. They was a hit.
Yeah, so those were inspired from like the days of wearing 2 or 3 pairs of socks, wearing our shorts underneath our jeans.
You know what? I did have some of y'all. I bought like 3 pairs of those socks. I love those socks.
Exactly. So that's the whole thing is like storytelling and speaking to basketball authentically through our experiences and in a way that we weren't
That's hard, man. I didn't know that was the thing. You're right, because we did go through that era where you kept your basketball shirts under your jeans
all the time,
just
always
in case
ready.
You might have to pop out.
No, all the time. So that's a very real story. Yeah. And like even our reversible sweatsuit, which was kind of the thing that put us on the map. That was the thing that like Bron reached out for and like endorsed, and we made like a 1-on-1 piece for him, and then partnered with Uninterrupted the first time, and like did all these things. That story in itself is very like entrepreneurial, spirited story too, because that sweatsuit, the reversible sweatsuit, first of all, it took years to perfect because of how complex it is to manufacture.
No.
And then secondly, it was just very different looking, and people were like, "You guys should like." I don't know about that. Like that, it's kind of ugly, or like it's very different. Like I don't know if people are gonna wear that. And to their point, people didn't. For like first 2 years, it was just kind of like sitting, and we were. But again, our why wasn't to like sell right now, sell out, like have a hype moment. Our why was to create a product that told a story, a real story, and so that was satisfaction enough for us that we created something, perfected it, and then put it out there, and we weren't attached to the result. And so 2 years later, Bron sees it, reaches out.
Oh.
We do that partnership with Uninterrupted, and now he's wearing the suit, won't take it off. Like everyone's like, "Oh, where can I get it?" I'm like, "What do you mean, where can you get it?" Right there where it's been sitting the last 2 years.
Yeah,
like that's
nice.
Where.
So 2 years in, you got your first like big name in the clothes, right?
I would say not our first big name, but he was the biggest. Like that was the biggest cosign, and that was like around 2018, I believe.
That's dope.
Or 2019.
That's dope.
Around that time, right before the world shut down.